Hey everyone, welcome back to our daily recap today. Had a great day today. Went 4 for 5 on trades today using the setup. So that makes it out of the last 3 days. We've gone 12 for 13 on trades, so not too shabby. Take those any day. Another nice thing as well, I'll show real quick. The Spy Hunter signal engine came back to life today. It went 4 for 4 on trades today, all puts. This is momentum based trading setup that I made, and it has come back to life after 2 weeks of giving no signals, which is good, right? We don't want signals if the market's in chop for that setup. So pretty awesome to see that coming back to life. Hopefully means that we're getting out of these range days and back to some momentum days, which would be nice. But today clearly was that. All right, so again, 4 out of 5 on trades today. I'll walk through and tell you what those were and why I took them. So here we go. So starting out in the morning, should get our first setup. You can see my notes already on here. VAL is moving around. Okay, there we go. VAL close. Pause it right here and take this auto. Okay, so candle close below VAL right here, our green line, which is our floor for the session so far. And then our 15-minute opening range as well, low, is right there as well. So kind of a double bonus. So price breaks out of that, closes below there, but that's not enough for me. I want the next candle to prove to me that it's not a fake out. So I want an open and close below the VAL as well before I'll consider entering a trade. That happens, so I enter a trade at this candle close. You can see that next candle kind of works against us, but let's see how it plays out. Nice. So right there, I'm out of the trade on one of these two candles, right? Tough to set targets down here because our 930 initial balance hasn't set yet, and we're already below all the other levels that we have. Even the VWAP, we're hitting that outer band. And so for me, I did a 25%, 50% take profit targets. And I think on this one, I just took the 25%, even though I probably could have got the 50%. It looks like, I mean, for sure. But anyway, I'm out of the trade. I 1 for 1 on the day. Wait for the next setup. All right, get our next setup here. Now on this, the initial balance has been set at 9:30 Central Time, so this is going to stay where it is the rest of the day. So I'm trading that now because it's the only level down here. So same setup conditions. Break below the initial balance, step 1. Open and close, hold below the initial balance, step 2. Right, so I get into a trade right here at the close of this candle. Don't like that. Still chopping sideways. Okay, this is our losing trade of the day. And I can tell you why, right? We never hit our price targets. And this candle right here comes up and closes above the initial balance. Right? Closes above that range. So I'm out. That's my stop. I'm out. I take the L, 1 for 2 on the day. Now waiting for the next setup, which comes pretty quick. Okay, candle breaks out, closes below the initial balance. Same setup we just played last time. Step 1. Step 2, open and close below initial balance. Now for here, we can use the VAL has moved down. We can use that as a take profit level 1, which hits on this candle. We now have the VWAP outer band 2 below us as well. We can use that as a take profit level, or you can just do 25-50%, or whatever you want, really. There we go. Out of the trade, right? This nice big candle gives 25 and 50% for sure. and hits the VWAP outer band too, and hits the VAL as well if you were still in after that point. So out of the trade on this candle, profitable, 2 for 3 on the day. You can see it reverses the next candle. Waiting for the next setup, which comes quick again. So here we go again, right? Our VAL, close below the VAL, step 1. Open and close below the VAL, step 2. All right, so I'm in the trade right here. All right, I'm entering at the close of this candle. Let me back this up because I want to make something clear here. Okay, so for this trade, you can see VAL is moving as we're in the trade. The VAL line that matters to me is where the setup occurs, what the conditions are when the setup occurs, right? So for here, this is where VAL is at the time that I'm saying it closes below for step 1. Closes below for step 2, right? So this is my line. I just marked that out because now it's going to move while we're in the trade. See, it moves right there. That's fine. This is my invalidation line. This is what would invalidate the trade for me because that's what the conditions were when I entered the trade. When where VAL is now, doesn't matter to me once I'm in a trade. It matters where it was when I entered the trade, right? So on this one, another winning trade, right? You can see price moves down here. That's probably giving 25%. This nice move down to VWAP outer band 2 is probably giving 50%, if for sure 25% of the move. So I'm out. I believe that's 3 of 4 now on the day. Sideways. Look at that. If you're still in the trade, you get stopped out right there. So what a nice trade that one ended up being. Just got out just in time before the market reversed. All right, so here's a close below initial balance, but this next candle doesn't hold. That invalidates it. The setup didn't happen. Here's another one, right? Close below initial balance. This next candle closed right exactly at where our initial balance was, 683.88, and that's where this candle closed. I'm not getting in that trade. I'm not counting it one way or the other. Well, I guess I am. I'm counting it as invalidating that setup. But then you can see here, this next candle closes below, so I'm counting that as step 1. There we go. There's step 2, right? Open and close below the initial balance. I can delete this now because that was just the example for the last trade. So then you can see here, nice move down, hits the val, which you can set as your take profit level 1. Moves back up against us, moves sideways. Hits the val again. Nice move down right there. Out of the trade. Because this candle right here gives that take profit. It wicks down and gives that take profit. Good enough for me. 4 or 5 on the day. I believe that's it. That's all that it gives today. The rest of the day is kind of sideways and doesn't give any other clean setups, which is great, which is what we want, right? So the one trade we lost today ended up being if we would have held, it would have been a winning trade, but we got stopped out, so we have discipline. We get out when it tells you to, and then like a few minutes later, it does the same exact setup, and that one's the one that goes through as a winning trade. So Just wanted to show you guys the recap. Hopefully this is all starting to make sense. Obviously, drop a comment if you have any questions. Like always, I'll do my best to answer them. And just getting started. So if you like the video, please like it. If you found it useful, please like it. Also subscribe if you're interested in this content daily. Thanks, everybody.